Good morning, everybody. Our first speaker this morning is the president of Envirologics, Bill Welch, who's our sponsor for this amazing event.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Envirologics, and probably more importantly, our foundation from our parent company, Ensign Bickford Industries, we're extremely proud and privileged to be able to support this very important event. I think we're going on, year 6 or 7 of having the students throughout the area come through and really have a firsthand experience on all the great science, technology, engineering, and math opportunities that exist in the area. And for Envirologics, we use this as an opportunity to engage with the students and promote the career opportunities that also exist in this area for students that are passionate around STEM. So thank you again. Please stop by our booth and learn more about science and food testing, and enjoy the day. Thank you.
So I'm going to jump in right quick. My name is Jeremy Qualls. I'm the Dean of the College of Science, Technology, and Health here at the University of Southern Maine. So the University of Southern Maine welcomes you. I'm glad you're here. Being a scientist myself, it warms my heart to see fellow scientists, thinkers, educators. And so when I look out here right now, this isn't what this place is going to look like in maybe 30 minutes to an hour from here. This isn't the student group. These are the folks that are delivering. These are the people that are reaching out, educating, and have a quest to share the passion for science, technology, engineering, and math. And so USM welcomes you. If you're by sometime, swing by my office. I'm over here right next door in the science building. I'm here every day. If you're on campus, swing by and knock on my door, and I'll take you out to get something to eat. I hope you come back next year, meet lots of kids here, and then and hopefully we'll grow each year. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Xavier Bolton. I'm the superintendent of the Portland Public Schools, and I am thrilled to be here today welcoming everyone to the 6th annual STEM Expo. So this is our 6th year. We would not be able to do this without the support of all of our partners that are here today, but in particular without Envirologics. So Bill, thank you again for everything that you do for the Portland Public Schools, and the STEM Expo being one of those many things that you do to support our work. I also want to thank Dean Qualls and USM for being wonderful partners on so many different things, including hosting this fair year after year. Doing this kind of work takes a lot of work from our students, from our teachers, but it also takes people working behind the scenes. And so I need to make sure that I thank Tina Mickelson and Kathy Cole for their work, because they're the real organizers that, make all the phone calls, make all the arrangements, and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to make sure that we can pull this off today. So thank you, Tina and Kathy, for everything that you do. We are incredibly happy this year in the Portland Public Schools to have somebody who is waking up in the morning and thinking about STEM education in the Portland Public Schools. This is something that we've needed for a long time, and with us today is Brooke Teller, who's an amazing teacher and an award-winning teacher, and is now the district STEM coordinator. I am so reassured knowing that our STEM work is going to get so much better because of Brooke's work. So thank you, Brooke, for being here, and thank you for everything that you've done. So we will have over 1,000 students here today. 8 of our schools are presenters, along with obviously people who do this professionally, and students from USM, UNE, and other places. So I am incredibly thankful for all of our teachers, for all of our students that have worked so hard to put their projects together and are going to be on exhibit today for everybody to come and see the amazing work that's happening in the Portland Public Schools. So again, to our students, to our teachers that are here today, thank you so much for everything that you do to bring STEM alive in our schools and in our classrooms. It really is amazing to watch as I go around and see the projects, and I'm incredibly proud of the work that is happening in the Portland Public Schools. So again, thank you everybody for being here. We have some wonderful exhibits, and I hope that you will go and visit all of them, and have a great day.
Hey guys, I'm the Xavier Bolton, and I'm representing Lyman Moore at the 6th STEM Expo. And our project is the Lyman Moore's sailing project. So, in this project we had to learn about engineering, which is kind of like the basis of science. So we had to use our materials. We had saran wrap, we had string, we had straws, we had paper trash bags, and we had a couple pennies to balance out the chips, and we had this manila folder. So this was our top one boat, and it was a monohull with a triangular sail with the rigging towards the front, and it finished with the place of 9.5 seconds. And this is our demonstration booth where we have two boats that we are going to demonstrate to people. And I'll demonstrate it for you now. There you go. All right. So first you turn on the fan and the boat just glides down towards the end. And that's because we had the aluminum foil and the saran wrap as a waterproofing case for it. Next, we have all of these boats that did very well in our competition. As you can see here, we have two Catamarans. This one, which was mine, and this one, which was a really good catamaran. We also had the same like monohulls, of course, with the big sail so they could support it. This one. And this is the trophy that we won towards the end. And since our teacher doesn't think that we need to do tests, she wants us to make textbooks that we think should be presented towards the world. So this is my design, where we had the steps of problem solving, the definition of an engineer, we had designing solutions, and we had evaluating solutions, and I made it the way that I want to see it in a textbook. And this is the slideshow of when we went to the Francis slope in Portland Harbor. And as you can see, we were helping coil ropes, and the people that were on the Francis were helping us teach us how to like hold the ropes and not let go and like totally destroy the boat. We just had a great time, and it was a great project, and I'm glad we did it. Thank you.
So I'm representing Deering High School, and this is our forensic science table. It's our Halloween Whodunit. So our victim Hannah woke up today, and her Halloween candy was stolen. So the first station is hair evidence that was found in the bucket, and you can look in the microscope to analyze which hair came from which one of the suspects. Then at station 2, there's fingerprint evidence from fingerprints lifted off of the candy bucket, and you can compare the prints found on the bucket to the 10 cards of the suspects and the victim. Then at station 3, there's the DNA evidence of a piece of candy that was found near the candy bucket, and you can see how DNA is extrapolated and made into a DNA barcode, and you can compare it to the other victims. And then at the end, if you get it all correct who committed the crime, you can get a piece of candy.
Hi, I'm Layla, and we're all from Lincoln Middle School, and this is our STEM 8th grade presentation.
Yeah, I'm Max.
I am James.
And I'm Violet. So we had a 6-step plan. Ask, imagine, plan, create, test, and improve.
So basically these are the steps to like the engineering design process, which is basically like you have an idea, you design it, and then you test it till it's what you like, kind of.
So to start, we go with ask, and for like the kites and the turbines, our questions were what causes wind and what can kites be used for, and what can we use 3 blades? Why do we use 3 blades on a wind turbine, or how many blades do we want to use? And then we go to imagine, which you can brainstorm multiple solutions to a problem, and you can you want to sketch your examples, consider all the research you've done so far, and think about where does your lift, drag, thrust, and gravity come from.
And then we go to plan, where you basically plan a design, like a drawing, or maybe a small scale model of a kite or a wind turbine to show what you're gonna do. And then you do create, where you start to build the materials and put them together to create your final piece.
So this kind of poster is kind of about kites, and over here we have
Kites and turbines.
Yeah, so we have basically all of these aspects relate to both kites and wind turbines.
Yeah, and so also though, even before improve, we have to test it and see how it works, and then to see what we can do to make it better. For example, with my group, we made these blades, and so once we tested it, we figured out we need it to generate a certain amount of energy, and it wasn't doing that, so we had to improve it by redoing our blades and remodeling them so that it was able to reach that. So let's come over here and look at some of the blades that we've been working on. So some blade designs are like this one, which some of the blades, multiple groups did blades with curves, and they kind of experimented with not doing the stereotypical triangular shape like James is holding, and some people did rectangular blades and creases on some blades, and yeah. So this is one of the blades, and we'll show you how it works when you have the fan on. This one was pretty successful too. Yeah. So right now it's at 10 degrees slanted. In here, you can see how much energy it is producing from this. Here you can see the amount of energy it's getting produced. Yeah. So this one usually has around 0.6.
So when we're designing blades like these, we have to consider how we can get thrust, lift, drag, and gravity to affect these blades. So when we're designing them, we go through processes of adding curves to produce lift, and we add slants and just straight lines to add drag to kind of level those aspects out.
Yeah.
And then over here, there is the kind of some of the, just a collage of our, the process we went through, because it has the steps on here, and this is kind of our plans, our data for it, and posters that we made to kind of visually interpret what's happening.
Yeah, so I think this kind of wraps up our whole project, but in our class we're just trying to understand wind and how it can affect us and how we can use it effectively.
Okay, so this is microbit.org, and it's a free website that you can use block code on to make code, and it will come up on these little things called microbits, and it comes up in lights. So basically this one right here is rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors is pretty much all the code that you have, and you can also activate JavaScript as well. And I set it to on shake to change from rock to paper to scissors. So if you were to shake it, it'll change from paper to rock. That's kind of cool.
Mine is what are the odds type of thing. It's you randomly choose a number 1 through 100, and if you guess the number right, then basically you win. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a guessing game. So yeah. And here's the code right here, and yeah.
Also on this website, you can learn basically anything because when you press the home right here, it has scripts and like tutorials on things that you can do, and it will teach you how to do any of them.
So basically, you can learn whatever tutorial you want, and what? It's the same as Calvin's. But mine is also a number generator, just like Calvin's. So mine is 1 through 30, and you can choose whichever numbers you want it to be between. So mine is 1 through 30, and you shake it, and you get a number 1 through 30.
You can do more than just block coding. You can also do JavaScript, which is another type of code that is pretty much your preference. JavaScript is pretty much harder, and block code is just a starter to getting onto JavaScript. So yeah, that's our presentation.
My name is Penelope, and I have been doing Brixo blocks. I'm from Longfellow School, and my teacher has been teaching us about circuits. Right here, Ambrose has made a circuit out of Brixo blocks that moves a helicopter to make it spin. I think Brixo blocks is a really fun and enjoyable thing to do, and that a lot of other schools should probably do it too.
My name is Sylvia, and I think that Brixo blocks, which is what we're working with, is really cool because it's kind of mixing the creativity of Legos with just the wires that people use in everyday life. So it's kind of cool because like you can build with Legos and make something like scientific happen at the same time.
I think Brixo blocks is a good way to do science because it's fun, and you can also learn how to like build things in circuits, and you can learn how to like make open circuits and closed circuits. So I think Brixo blocks is a good way to teach science.
Well, kind of what he said, where I was just teaching Ramona. The Brixos are a good way to kind of figure out strategy and to do open and closed circuits, like with this one here, but they're different, they're basically different, I guess, circuits made out of these kind of metal Lego, which the battery block here, they're all connected to make one big circuit.
Hi, I'm Lainey. I go to Gorham High School, also pass, and currently we are taking pictures of children in front of a green screen, and we are editing the picture to look like it is on a poster, movie poster.
Hello, my name is Firdaus. I go to PATHS in the new media class. So our class, two of my classmates over there are taking pictures of kids under a green screen, and two of my classmates over here are using pictures that we downloaded online and are going to place the children into the pictures themselves. So since green is so bright, we can take it right out of the picture right away with a simple tool, and we just need to go in and edit the very little parts that are left over. Kind of like if you were watching a commercial and you saw a little bit of lime green, that means the person didn't edit it very well.
You know, plain like a base that's safe, and then you put something in a small amount like a drug, and then you look, this is perfect. So pretty much, no matter how much I took from any little part, I get the same amount. So that's how you know that it's even.
And then when you're done mixing it, you want to make sure you scoop it all up to the spoon.
This is looking pretty good too.
You don't want the pigment to miss out on anything.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, you just like that.
I like it too. Yeah, I would say that's ready. That's a good compound right there. So when you get it off, be something like this. Now in the lab and in the hospital, we always will put down more than we need because you're going to lose some, and that's totally okay. What you want to make sure is that it's safe for the patient, and that's safe.
So it's perfectly safe to
Yep. Can you guys see these eggs? Look on here. Can you see some? Those are little tiny eggs. And that's the way these guys start. Yep. They hatch into little eggs. Yep. Wait. Do that next. Focus up. There's a baby in there. See it? Down at the very bottom?
It's so tiny.
It hatched from that little egg.
It came
It's
from
going to
that.
eat all that food and grow big. fast.
Yeah, I hold this. It's so good.
You cannot drop it, okay?
No, this is good. I want to.
They're soft. You should pet them. They have an exoskeleton like a lobster or crab, but theirs is just soft.
Tickles. They're really soft.
Yep.
Oh,
And they're going to grow up to be a moth, and this is the stage that's in between. That's called a pupa. That's what's inside a caterpillar.
that is.
Like that. Yep.
Cool.
Need some more.
That's a moth. Hey, that one might have turned into a moth.
Yeah, it's going to.
That's
Yep.
the adults. They get all big.
That's dead.
That one's alive.
There you go. See that guy wiggling? It's alive, and it's what would be inside a cocoon.
I don't want to see that. That's creepy.
You don't want to see it?
No, that's
Creepy?
creepy.
No,
That moth
no.
is creepy.
Not
Moths are
creepy.
that one's just sleeping.
They're nice.
I found
They're like hummingbirds. They pollinate flowers.
Right
They're
now is their
super
sleeping
valuable
time,
for
so
everybody's
that's why
garden.
they're really calm.
The caterpillars are a gardener's pet.
Want to try it? Yeah, I feel like playing.
You can. So you feel how there was like a second stop that you made? I'm going to ask you. Now you can stick that right in the water. And then let go of the button and then pull it straight up.
So I'm going to open up whichever one that you pick.
And then put yours back. Yep, pull it back. Put yours back in because you spit it back
Dip it all
out.
the way in and take it out.
Ready? Now. Open, pull that. Hold on, girl.
And then.
Yes. All right, there you go. Now you have some water. So ready? You got to put yours back in, buddy. And then, yep. Now pull it. Don't push the button. Just pull it straight out. Now you put yours right in here. You'll feel a little. And now push the button. Pull it straight out. Now push this button again. So now it's going to take 70 pictures. And those pictures, usually, if they had smoke, I'm not going to put it back in because that would contaminate it. So we're going to put those right in this little trash can. And you're going to push this button to spit the tip out. This button here. Push right, there you go. Push it all the way down. There you go. And you can do yours too.
Everybody picks the brown.
That's okay. You can spit yours right down too.
Everybody picks the brown one. Okay, blot it on the side there. Hold on, I just picked that one. There you go. Which one do you want to test? Not this one.
Well, it takes 5
This one.
minutes.
Okay. Now blot it on the side. Which one do you want to test? I would suggest G if I were you. Which one do you want to test? That one? Alright. Okay, so dip it all the way in and then take it right out. Now blot it on the edge.
Want to check this out?
Nope, on the edge like this.
Does that go? So like where's this now?
There you go. You got it. All right. So I'm gonna let these two guys go first. Align your strip on the edge of the bottle and really
Not quite enough. Watch this with me. I don't have any power. And
So why do you think that works?
I think it works because in a lighter spot,
Okay, hold on one second.
it has less protection.
Yeah, the lighter spots is actually really hard. And they're less stretched in the darker spots. So that makes it a little easier to get it through.
Is that for
not putting as much pressure.
Are we going to play any of this one?
Yes, yellow. Blue. Next is green. So you're going to follow the pattern. So on screen one, the first color is going to be what? Red. Red. And then what's going to be?
Yellow.
It's different, right? So you have to follow the pattern for you.
Can I do it?
Yep. We're going to give everybody a chance here. Let me get everybody started.
Do I do it like each, like take turns on each string?
So this is all going to be on one string. Okay? And then I'll show you how to do the other string. What makes it freaky? Yep, you got it.
It's crazy to think that that one little part affects all of their movement.
And they're breathing.
And they're breathing, right?
Yeah. Probably start the pumpkin pump. I'm gonna start getting on some vision.
I have no idea what that is. I think it's just like a
Right now,
Pumpkins and brains.
almost the same. Sheep did you
I mean, do you want to see if... So that's what the heart does. It's this very thick muscle. It's got to pump against the flow of gravity, right? So it's got to go against the brain.
guys have any questions?
And then pump it out to the rest of the body. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? You want to hold it? Wait, did you get to hold this one yet? Yeah? So what else can I tell you? Did you know that the heart has nerves? You knew that? Yeah, so the brain that happens in your head, that has nerves that go down through your spinal cord.
Just be careful and keep it over this.
And they come out and they actually are sort of...
Science!
Do you guys want to do some dissections?
And there's nerve fibers.
If you want to do some dissections or touch your heart, you got to put on some gloves and some glasses.
This one is treated with a chemical to take off that. Does anyone know what this is? Two lines, positive, one line. Soy, yeah. Good job. How about this one? I don't know. This one's really tricky.
It's so tricky, but a lot of people use so we can extract an oil from this and cook with it. It's close to vegetable oil. You ever heard of canola oil? No? Yeah. That's okay. Okay, this is a vegetable, a red vegetable that you eat like in salads or on a BLT. Yeah, tomato. What about these two? One's rice and one's wheat. Can you tell them apart? Which one's wheat and which one's rice? Nope. This one's rice. And that's wheat, right? So when we eat rice, we take the hull off. We don't eat all of that. Do that. We got a couple more corns too. So we have, what do we got? 3 corns. So we have 3.
This is a station to help you determine if these cotton plants are genetically modified or not. So it's a test kit because you can't really tell by just looking at them if they're genetically modified. So if everybody takes a vial, here's a vial. You want a vial? You can just put that down for a second. We won't take it from you. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to get a little leaf tissue sample by kind of punching the sample between the top and the bottom, like that. And you're going to have like a little circular disc of leaf tissue that's going to go down into the bottom of the vial. So can you guys all try that? See, watch me out. So you can either test this plant or this plant. Okay? Can you get it? Oh, that's gonna be a good one. I think you got it. And then let me undo it for you. Or just like kind of use your thumb to get it. Open. Oh, look. Yeah, you got leaf tissue. Good job.
Oh, does it go in it?
I think yeah, it's in there. Good job. So now what you're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of water into the vial. And so you squeeze, yep. So just a little bit. Yeah, see, I think that's a little bit too much water because it's gonna flood the strip. So let's take a little bit of that water out, all right? Like that. And then what you're gonna do is, these are little pestles, is what they're called. And you're gonna push the leaf tissue down into the bottom of the strip, and you're gonna grind it up really good, just so that the water becomes like a little bit green. And basically what you're doing is you're extracting the leaf tissue so that it's in the water so it's available to be tested. Okay? And then so push that leaf tissue all the way down the bottom. Is yours starting to turn green at all a little bit? Let's see. Oh yeah, you know what? We need like a little bit more water in yours now. That's good. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna put this strip into the sample, so you can take the pestle and put that aside. You're gonna put this strip in with the arrows in first, okay? With the arrows in first. You see where the arrows are? See the arrows right there? Yeah, put the arrows in first. And then you're just gonna hold it by the bottom here like this, and not the top, just like that. And you're gonna start to see the sample flowing up the strip. Okay? You're gonna see like this little pink, like liquid flowing up the strip. And how's yours doing? I bet it's pretty good. It's going up. So if you see two lines, it's gonna be positive, and one line, it's gonna be negative. Can we put a little bit of more liquid in yours? Okay.
Yeah. It could be fun to try and scan it. Yeah. You never know. You never know until you try. So, out of these three foods here, any idea which one is like Alright. So how do you know this one's a fruit? What about this one? Yeah, so it's kind of like a fruit. It's kind of a fruit because it has seeds in it, but you wouldn't put it in a fruit salad, okay? So it's more in the vegetable category, but actually all three of these have seeds in them. So they're all technically fruit. Yeah. Not yet, but you like this, right? Yeah. Let's go for it. So everybody's getting it soon because it's a big time for people to get sick right now.
Yeah, so this is a high time for the flu. So by getting the flu shot, you're actually protecting yourself from getting the flu, and you're actually protecting others around you who can't get the flu shot. Because they might be allergic to certain components of the flu, or they might have really bad immune systems, so they can't fight it off really well. Do you guys know some common symptoms of the flu? Yeah, so you might get a headache. Do your parents ever take you to
You want it? Yeah. And that's why you wash your hands and everything, because then if you wash your hands, then you won't have viruses on you. A virus is really, really tiny. And a bacteria is also really tiny, but bigger than a virus. So that's the size difference. So all these little viruses, and then these are all bacteria. Yeah. So there are three different kinds of bacteria shapes. So a bacteria can look like this. They can look like spirals, or they can look like these with rod shapes. This is a bacteria, but it doesn't have these tails or these little hairs on them. The tails are called flagella. Flagella is what help bacteria swim around in your body. Whereas this clay? Yeah, it's clay. Yep. And these little things right here, these are called pillars.
What? You want to learn about the ocean? Sure. So there's actually these tiny little microscopic guys, kind of like you ever seen SpongeBob? You know Plankton? Yeah. Well, he's a bad guy, right? But these guys are all little good guys all over the world. And they keep the temperature good for the fish. They provide them food. They give them shelter. So like right here, this is a coral reef. We're bad artists, but give us a break. And that's actually a home for the fish, and they actually share a relationship with this home. So the fish get food and shelter, and these guys produce bacteria that keep the ocean the right temperature for everyone to live. And all over the world, there's different types of these microorganisms. So invisible, we need a microscope to see them. And they actually control our whole ecosystem. Do you guys know about ecosystems? It's kind of like the balance of how like the world and the environment interact with each other. Yeah, yeah. So do you want to like do a little thing?
You guys can. And the glitter is supposed to represent the bacteria. You can drop a piece of cheese on the plate and see how quickly. So pick it up as quick as you can. Yeah, pick it up as quick as you can and see what happens. See, look at all the bacteria. Look at all that bacteria. I know. So the bacteria doesn't wait to jump on your food, so you gotta just be safe and throw it away, right?
Yeah.
You can't put a lot of bacteria. There's a trash can. Yeah, trash can right there. There's some wipes here if you want to wipe your hands, okay? Good job, guys. Your turn.
Two.